Time now for Stugotz's weekend observation.
It is time for Stugotz to share his game notes. No one in the media will tell you what happened better than my boy Stu.
Weekend observations brought to you by Vivid Seats. Download the Vivid Seats app and enter promo code ESPN25 at checkout to get 10% off your next order. Don't buy just any seat. Get a Vivid Seat. Dan, 22 of 37, 243 yards, 1 touchdown, no interceptions, leading his team to their first win of the season. Dan, the Red Rifle, is back. What happened?
Oh, my God.
Maybe the Jets. Nick Saban said something was unfair. We were all supposed to erupt in laughter there. It's okay, though.
It's the 5 days, the tryptophan. It's the timing's a little off.
A tradition unlike any other. Kyrie Irving lashing out at a fan base. A tradition unlike any other. Kyrie Irving's unearned arrogance making an appearance. A tradition unlike any other. Kyrie Irving sitting on the bench in street clothes. Josh Allen growing up right in front of our eyes. Ooh, I almost botched it. I could watch Jerry Jones's face not move all day. If there is a better player in college football than J.K. Dobbins, I haven't seen him. Indiana Pacers, quietest 12-7 start in NBA history.
What do you mean? You did this last year.
What are you talking about? 12-7. No one's talking about him. Wait till Victor Oladipo gets back. I mean, wow. Dallas Mavericks, meanwhile, loudest 13-6 start in NBA history. Shea Patterson's favorite Halloween candy? Butterfingers. The University of Washington now has 7 straight wins over Washington State. You know what that means, Dan? Do you?
No.
It means Washington has their number. By the way, I saw someone better than J.K. Dobbins. Mac Jones. My God. This isn't your grandfather's wide receiver name, Waddle. Ryan Day. What happened there?
It's not. They don't look anything alike.
Ryan Day, in 1 year, has accomplished more than Jim Harbaugh has in 5. Dan, you know what LeBron James has found? Do you?
The fountain of youth.
Well, yes. There you go on a Monday and 5 days off turkey, all of it. Amazing. Good job out of you. You already gave. Where was I?
Fountain of youth.
Wide receiver Waddle, Ryan Day. Dan got that right. Don Brown, Michigan defensive coordinator, yelling, and that constant mean-looking face won't make your defense play better. You know what will? Good coaching. Get on it. Ohio State, quite the day. Shea Patterson, what could have been? Ohio State, the rare 50 burger with a side of humble pie.
You watched the hell out of that Ohio State-Michigan.
I really did. Hey, +9.
Oops.
How's Harbaugh still the coach today? Seriously. Most undisciplined team in college football. I have notes. I have separate game notes on how undisciplined they were. It's weird what I was doing. Anyway, that's exactly what Wisconsin and Minnesota should look like. Nick Saban poops quarterbacks. You understand, Dan?
What?
When the man sits on the toilet and poops, a quarterback comes out.
What?
Or a wide receiver. He poops quarterbacks, Dan.
We're not that far removed from John Parker Wilson.
Listen, Tua, Jalen Hurts, and now the greatest football player I've ever seen, Mac Jones.
John Parker Wilson.
It's unbelievable. Poops quarterbacks. You understand, right?
I understand what you're saying, but then
he sits on the toilet and he goes to the bathroom, and when he poops, a quarterback comes out.
Oh, whoops! Look, there's a Matt Mock.
Or that happens where he goes and it's just poop, and then they put Matt Mock at quarterback. So it's.
Hey, he poops out an All-American defense. Matt Mock was LSU, wasn't it?
He was also at LSU.
Oh yeah, that's right. Nick Saban, that's right. He was pooping them out then. He just couldn't poop one out with the Dolphins.
Well, he could. He said he wanted Dante Culpepper instead of Drew Brees.
Anyway, so you understand, right?
He'd still be here if Drew Brees was here.
Yes, he would.
What?
And Alabama would be what? Wow. Things to ponder. J.J. Watt texted me over the weekend. He is now just one text away from sending me the same amount of text this season as he has sacks. Minnesota, you are what we thought you are. What happened?
What we thought
You had
were.
them as a 2-loss team entering the season?
Yeah. Well, I didn't think they were going to be any good, and, they verified that. A tradition unlike any other. Wisconsin football or basketball ruining a big sporting event. Alabama, Auburn, the rare game where one quarterback was the best quarterback for both teams. Not sure what Matt Jones did Saturday night, but I'm guessing it involved a lot of sex. Najee Harris, you, sir, are a man. Juwan Howard, paying early dividends. I'm still not sure Ohio State has beaten a good team. Oklahoma State has a receiver named Stoner and a coach who looks like one.
He does. I mean, he has to show up at every game in a Trans Am, right? He does.
The effects of the marijuana gummy Dion Waiters took 10 days ago before boarding a team flight finally wore off, and he apologized. James Harden, 60 points, 24 shots, seems efficient. James Harden, 60 points in just 3 quarters. If my math is correct, if he played the fourth, he would have scored 100. Death, taxes, and Justin Tucker, a tradition unlike any other. The Devontae Parker game. If you had to bet your life on it, would you bet Alabama is somehow going to make it to the college football playoff? Dabo Swinney saying no one wants Clemson in the college football playoff. Strawman is a Gatorade bath earned if your first win comes after 11 losses. So we're all on the same page. The Titans will go 1-3 down the stretch. Ravens, Niners, football. Hand Mike Tomlin the Coach of the Year trophy now and let him speak as long as he wants. Green Bay Packers, best team in the league. Congratulations to Dwayne Haskins for not leading his team to its second consecutive victory. If you were wondering about Blake Bortles, I found him. He's doing fine, living in L.A., playing backup quarterback for the Rams. Dan, duck. Here come the Steelers. Kyle Allen got to the 1 and took a number 2. Ravens might be peaking too soon. The Cardinals spent their bye week getting worse. Jason Garrett should thank Doug Peterson for saving his job. Vikings haven't lost on the road this season, and Kirk Cousins has never won on Monday Night Football. Know what that means, Dan?
Something's got to give.
Oh, you are on your game. Mizzou fired Barry Odom. Question, who the hell is Barry Odom? Speaking of hell, and possible replacements. Bryles. Dan, those are the weekend observations. Long weekend, man.
Time for some,
He wants the hell out of that Ohio State-Michigan
I
game.
got all these notes on it, too.
Cyber